how Patsy and Florence first joined your family?
When we had an old dog before that, a black standard poodle called Ebony, and she unfortunately passed away in September of 2012. She was 13, old dog, and automatically from the day she died we knew we were going to get another one, and my mother spent a very, very long time looking for dogs of kind of, well, specifically poodles. The ones she only ever wanted were poodles. So we looked through plenty of ones, all kinds of colours, and she spotted this American lady, who was breeding red poodles. In fact, she brought the first ever red poodle to ever set foot in the UK, imported from Canada. And so we went over, they were all the way up in Essex, and we actually went and viewed the puppies. And they had a couple of dogs, Mojo, Oscar, and then there was Patsy. Florence came the year after because my sister had left for university and I left for university, and my mum wanted a replacement for me and my sister. She already had Patsy, and Patsy had eating problems. She wouldn't eat at all, and my mum wanted another dog to just sort of competition for food. We went back to the lady who had the red poodles, and we asked if she had another litter, and she did, and so we got Florence from them. Patsy, when she was young, she was quite a scared dog. It was obviously being separated from her family. It was quite traumatic because the breeders had let her stay with her mother until the moment we took her away. She had a habit of falling asleep whenever we stood. If we stood too long in a certain spot, she'd fall asleep at our feet. Over the years, she gained her confidence. She was very playful. She liked squeaky toys. She was squeaking people's faces. And suddenly when Florence came along, she changed. She started getting more. She became more of her own, very, very independent. She liked her own space. She likes to sit in the playroom all the time, lounging on the sofas. She's not really one for cuddles anymore. She lets Florence do all the work for the cuddles. She's quite a sassy dog as well. If you're on the bed and you get up, she's most likely to take your place. She gives you this very weird stare, like it's her spot now, go away. Florence, she's the baby. While Patsy took over the role as older sister, Florence was younger. She loves you as long as you walk on two legs. She likes to cuddle. She's quite nervous though. With other dogs, she growls and barks quite a bit at other dogs. That's kind of her problem, but she likes a good cuddle, and she likes her food. She has the stomach of a Labrador, which is virtually opposite from Patsy. Every few months or so, my mum takes them on a walk to socialise with other dogs, because we have problems with Florence socialising. She was attacked when she was a puppy by another dog, quite badly. She needed a few stitches up her leg. So she gets a bit funny with other dogs. So we try our best to try and cure that by socialising her. We also take them to agility because they are quite good dogs. Poodles are pretty good for training as well, training to jump over platforms and through zigzagging under tunnels and all that. We take them out for a walk twice a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. They pull a lot, so we have to, they're on harnesses now. We have to be particularly careful for horses, bikes and other dogs because they go mad at those. And when there are cats around, they start screaming, so we have to be particularly careful with that. Patsy is not a good eater. She will not eat for days on end. Over the past year, my mother spent hundreds of pounds on different dog foods trying to get one that she likes, but she seems to go through them very quickly. We even used to feed her chicken at some point. She got bored of that after a while and stopped eating that. So, as I said before, one of the reasons why we got Florence was because of her eating difficulties, trying to give her competition, which works to some extent, but not always. We just try to force her to eat. We keep her outside until she eats. We give her rewards if she eats. If she doesn't eat, we don't reward her. And Florence has a habit of going for other dogs. Fortunately, that Patsy, being the protective elder sister, likes to sometimes joins in this, but Patsy's usually fine with other dogs on her own. It's just Florence just being nervous. My dad always likes to groan about them, but in truth he loves them deep down. My mum always fusses over them. Their nickname is the girls, because of course Grace and I are always away, so we more or less, Grace and I, being replaced by them. So yes, they are big, important members of the family, and a lot of activities we do around the house do evolve around them. Like if we want to go out, we have to leave them behind. If we go out for too long, we have to arrange for someone to look after them and let them out. Or if we go on holiday, we have to find someone to look after. If we can't, then we can't go on holiday. Poodles are always gorgeous. My mum's a dog groomer, so they get all nice and clipped up. It's very expensive to keep a poodle, but it's a bonus if your mum works in the business, so we get them done for nothing. It takes a long time, a couple of hours to get them back into shape. Yeah, they're pretty poodles.
Would you say they're great company for you?
Yeah, of course. Especially Florence when she likes a hug.